Okay, so we've talked already this year a little bit about the geography of Canada and what it's made up of. So what about the creation of Canada? What do you guys think you know about the creation of Canada? So we're going to talk about, we've talked about the 5 W's, 1 H. So who, what, where, when, why, and how. So what do you guys think you know about the creation of Canada?
How do you create Canada? Haven't we been here all the time?
That's a good idea. Anyone else have any ideas? So who was involved in the creation of Canada? What happened? You know, we've talked about some English settlers and French settlers and the Aboriginals. What do you guys know about that? You're in grade 5, by the way.
That the Aboriginals were here first.
Okay. And when the Aboriginals were here, was it called Canada? Do you guys know?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, any other ideas? What about when? Do you guys know when this would have happened? Do you have any ideas? Does anyone want to take a guess?
Like 100 years ago?
100 years ago? That's a good guess. Okay, so today we're going to look at performing a See, Think, Wonder. Who knows what that is? Yeah, has anyone ever heard of that before?
No.
A See, Think, Wonder is when we look at a picture, and first we're going to talk about what we see. So this picture, for example, over here, what do you guys see?
So it's just your observation. So just what you can see with your eyes. A family. What do you see as
Okay.
a family?
Do we know that it's a family though?
Oh.
What do you guys think? Do we know it's a family for sure?
Not for sure.
Okay, so what could you say, if you don't know if it's a family, what else could you say about this picture?
A group of people.
Okay.
They're all holding hands.
That's right, they're all holding hands.
There's 3 kids and 2 adults.
Okay, perfect. What else can we see?
They're outside.
They're outside, that's a good observation. Okay, so next we're gonna look at what we think. So from all the stuff that you guys can see in this picture, what do you think about the picture?
They look happy.
They look happy?
And now the first thing you said,
It's family. It looks like a
yeah,
family.
it looks like it could be a family.
That's right. What else can we think about this picture?
Looks like they're skipping.
It does look like they're skipping.
Okay,
Or
now
running.
the last one is
Wonder.
wonder.
So,
Sorry.
so what do you guys wonder about this picture? That means what do you guys want to learn, or what do you have any questions about this picture? What would you like to find out?
Where are they going?
Where are they going?
Are they a family? Is that their mom and dad?
Are they a family? That's a good one.
I was wondering, where do these guys live? This looks so beautiful.
I'm wondering why they're all so happy. What do you guys think? Yeah?
Okay, now we have a little challenge for you guys. We're gonna get you to do a See, Think, Wonder. So we're gonna give you these pieces of paper, and individually you're gonna tell us what you see, what you think, and what you wonder. And just keep in mind that we're talking about the creation of Canada.
Okay. Does everyone have a few ideas?
So originally we would have the kids write it down because when they hear what other people see, think and wonder, you guys contribute. So what do you guys see?
Every picture has Canada in it,
Okay.
but not the word Canada.
That's
Okay.
interesting.
They're all at different points in history.
Okay. Is that what you're, so for both of you guys, is that what you're observing or is that what you're thinking?
Observing.
Okay.
Well, they have dates on the bottom.
Okay.
That's what you
So
see.
that would be, right. Okay.
What are those that you guys are looking at?
Maps.
What else can you see?
Do they all look like the maps of Canada that you guys have seen before? Is
Only
something,
one.
is anything different? One of them looks like a map of Canada you've seen before?
Yeah. The provinces and territories have different boundaries, or they're not even there. Some of them.
Great observation. Okay, so now let's move on to what we think. What do you guys think about when you see these?
I think it's like a timeline.
Okay.
Timeline, that's good.
And what makes you think that was up to dates?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What else do you guys think?
I see that the first map kind of starts off really basic, and then as the year progresses, it kind of, like the territories, kind of branches out a bit more.
Yeah, exactly. Specific.
Okay.
What else do we think?
What questions you guys have? What do you guys wonder about these? Why did we make you look at these when we're talking about the creation of Canada?
I guess it kind of shows that the provinces we have now haven't always been there.
That's good.
And there's something called Rupert's Land, and I don't know what that is.
Oh. Any other questions?
Manitoba gets bigger and bigger.
Oh,
Starts off
dear.
really tiny.
I wonder what's happening there.
Okay, now specifically on the last one, the one on the bottom right corner,
Mm-hmm.
does that one look different for you from the other ones?
It has the province lines in it, but then there's darker lines.
Okay.
What about the colors?
The number of trees are all one color, specifically.
Colors.
Okay, so quickly, we're gonna have a snowball discussion. Do you guys remember what that means? So that means that, for example, you two might pair up and you two might pair up and talk, and then you'll share with the rest of the group. So how do you think that the rights of the people within these boundaries were changed when the maps are changing?
Think about
I
the
know
people
that's-
we talked
Yeah,
about.
I know that's really tough. So we talked about the Aboriginals, we talked about the French, and we talked about the English, and we've talked a little bit about rights before. So do we have rights as Canadians?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you think if you were inside those boundaries or outside those boundaries, how might you feel different? Just talk with your partners. There's no right or wrong answer. We're just having a little discussion.
We can do
sounds like we're getting some good ideas out here. And just remember, this is just the start of the unit, so we're just kind of discovering and exploring the ideas about rights and the creation of Canada. So do you guys know, have you ever heard the word confederation?
Yeah.
Have you? Oh, what do you know about confederation? There's no right or wrong answer, we're just exploring.
I've just heard it.
Oh, you've just heard it, okay.
Do you want to take a guess? I think it was like a document that everybody signed to agree
Okay,
on something.
cool, okay. So do you guys know that these maps are actually at different stages of confederation? So everything except this last one here. So this is the first stage, and then it moves all the way through history, so that all the provinces joined in to be in the country of Canada. That's pretty cool, hey? So actually there were only 4 provinces that made up Canada at the very start. Yeah. So we'll be talking a lot more about confederation through the unit, and we'll be talking a lot more about the rights and how they were changed within and outside of those boundaries. So let's look at what we wrote on the board here. So now that you guys learned a little bit about maps and confederation, what do you think? Do you think this is right, that Aboriginals were here first? What do you guys think?
Yeah. Do you think that's right?
And what do you think about this 100 years ago? Look at those top maps. What are those? What date is on there?
1867?
1867. Okay, so how long ago was that? Mental math.
150 odd years ago.
Oh, okay. So maybe it was 100 years is a pretty good guess, actually. And how about we've always been here? Have we always been
No.
in a place like that? Okay. So I guess we'll have to talk about that later. So what we would normally do is we would get kids to kind of do a KWL, but just with what you know about the creation of Canada, and then what you want to know about the creation